This week, the US dollar reminded markets why it remains the world's reserve currency. The dollar index climbed toward the 101.50 level, reaching its highest point in nearly 3 weeks, as investors responded to a combination of geopolitical risk, rising oil prices, and renewed expectations that the Federal Reserve may need to keep interest rates higher for longer. The biggest driver this week was the continued escalation between the United States and Iran. Over the past several days, tensions in the Middle East intensified, with military strikes continuing and concerns growing over disruptions to the key energy shipping routes. As oil prices moved sharply higher, markets began asking an important question. Could higher energy costs bring inflation back into focus? That question has been supporting the US dollar all week. WTI crude traded above $90 per barrel, while Brent briefly moved above $100. Higher oil prices have led traders to reassess the Federal Reserve's next move, with markets now assigning roughly a 1 in 3 chance of a rate hike as early as next week's meeting, and increasingly pricing in additional tightening later this year. US economic data also helped the greenback. Initial jobless claims fell to just 187,000, the lowest reading in decades, while preliminary S&P Global PMI data showed US business activity accelerated in July. Together, these reports reinforced the view that the US economy remains resilient despite global uncertainty. Meanwhile, the United States announced a fresh round of tariffs affecting more than 50 trading partners, adding another layer of uncertainty to global markets and supporting demand for the dollar as a safe haven asset. Looking across the major currencies, the dollar pushed the Japanese yen to fresh 40-year lows near 164, pressured the euro after the ECB kept rates unchanged, and kept sterling below the 1.3350 area. As we head into next week, traders will be watching 3 things closely: developments in the Middle East, the Federal Reserve meeting, and whether rising oil prices continue to influence inflation expectation. The dollar has spent the week on the front foot, but can it extend its gains? Let us know in the comments. Do you expect the US dollar to break above 102 next week, or is a pullback overdue?